Hi, I'm Sarah from simplysarah.etsy.com, and today I'm showing you how to make a flat back on your flowers purchased from simplysarah.etsy.com. All the flowers that you receive from Simply Sarah, unless otherwise noted in the listing description, are going to come with their original stem connector back. This is where the stem connects to the flower when typically when I receive them. For shipping purposes, I take the flowers off of the stems to ship to you. Stems can be fairly heavy. You can buy stems in my shop if you need them. But anyway, so what you do, your first step, it's really simple. You just grab the flower, you grab the stem connector, and you just pull it off. That's as easy as it is. After you've taken the stem connector, you've popped it off the back of your flower, you're going to take the flower completely apart. You can keep the layers just how they are. You can play with it a little bit, see if you want to adjust it. I usually keep the flower just how it is so that it is the most natural looking. Now, you will find in most flowers, especially those that have lots of layers, plastic forms. These help keep the flower's shape. You can choose to leave these in if you'd like, or you can take them out. It doesn't matter. I tend to leave some of them in depending on what kind of center that I'm using. But most definitely to have to take the center. This is the very, very center of the flower, and you'll be taking that out if you want to put something in the center. So now I just have a bunch of petals, layers of flower. Now, you can keep the forms in the flower if you would like to help keep the flower's shape. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to leave them out, but that is up to you. There are plenty of ways to reconstruct the flower. My favorite way is to use a brad. Brads have little prongs on the back that you spread open, and you just put it through the flower and then spread it open, and it holds it all together. It's super easy. If you want to use a button or something else that doesn't have a stem-like thing in the middle, you'll have to figure out a way to hold all the petals together. You can do this with a glue gun. You can glue all the layers together. Fabric tack or fabric glue, you can use that to glue all the layers together, and you just put a dab of glue at the center of the flower or in the inner part in between each layer to hold it all together. You don't want to use very much glue because you don't want it to be gobby, but you will want to hold it together that way. Or if you're a seamstress or if you have a sewing machine, you just bunch all the layers together like this, or however you want the flower to be. But you just slip the whole flower underneath your needle into the center, and then just do some quick zigzagging back and forth, just a few each way, just so that it's strong, holding your flower together. And then you use your glue or fabric tack, or you can sew it on also if you're using a button. And then you just put your special center in. Like I said, I prefer to use brads. It eliminates using any glue or my sewing machine. But you just stick the brad through the center. All flowers that have stems have these little holes in the center. So I'm just sticking the brad right through that center hole. And you do that with all the layers. Okay, so now I have my brad that has all the layers of the flower poked through it. See how it's so simple? That's why I like to use brads so much. But then you just put the prongs down and it holds the flower together. Nice and easy. And then if you choose, like I said, my favorite things to use are felt adhesives. You just take one off, and stick it on the back of your flower. Makes it look really nice and professional. If you want to make it into a headband, then you just do the same thing. You can put the headband where it connects in between the flower and the felt and just stick it right on there. Then it looks super nice. Or just do whatever you do from this point on. But that's how you make a flower have a flat back from flowers purchased at simplysarah.etsy.com. If you have any additional questions, go ahead and post them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Otherwise, happy creating!